Sandusky took the stand in this courthouse because he needs to convince a judge his conviction should be tossed out. But his lawyer indicates he also took the stand because he wants to send a message.
The most important thing, I'm innocent. That's the first time that Mr. Sandusky has been able to say in all of these things that occurred, I did not do these things.
Jerry Sandusky testified that he had always intended to take the stand in his own defense at his trial. His defense attorney now, Al Lindsay, asked him if he had ever engaged in oral sex. Sandusky testified, absolutely not. The idea is completely foreign and dirty to me. I would not do that with anyone. Asked the same question about anal sex, Sandusky answered, absolutely not. Not with anybody. Same thought. On his TV interview with Bob Costas, Sandusky testified he found out that he was doing that interview on the advice of his former attorney 15 minutes before it happened, that his old attorney didn't prepare him or advise him it could be used against him at trial. Sandusky said he thought all he'd have to do was tell Bob Costas that he was innocent. Sandusky said that he waived his right to a preliminary hearing before the trial on the advice of his old attorney, Joe Amendola. Sandusky testified it was last-minute advice by that same attorney that he not take the stand in his own defense at his trial. That old attorney was very emotional and upset that Sandusky's son, Matt Sandusky, who was going to be a defense witness, had become a witness cooperating with the prosecution. It was on that attorney's advice, given that development, that Jerry Sandusky did not take the stand. And we can tell you that this hearing is now in recess. It will resume on August 22nd. Reporting live at the Centre County Courthouse, Bob Mayo, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.